And we are live. Hi, everybody.
Yay.
Welcome to our... Well, I don't know if it's our first C1 match, but it's my first match back into things, and I am very excited to have both an old friend and a new one. You're a part of the UFO 50 community, therefore you are a friend.
This is very true.
So yeah. Let me set my timer to have -1 minute on it so that I can give you an accurate countdown.
Oh.
There we go. So what I will do, if you're both okay with it, is in Bingo Sync chat, I will confirm that you're both ready after we deafen and mute. And then after that, I will give you a 3, 2, 1 reveal. And then after that, I will give you a 3, 2, 1 go.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Awesome. And then, let me just make sure I have the Discord chat pulled up on my phone like I said I was doing.
Yeah, I've got Discord chat off to the side ready in case.
Alright. And like I said before, if I need to, I might join one of your teams. Like, I might join pink or purple to unmark something if something was marked incorrectly. Just general procedure.
Yeah.
So if you notice something disappear, or if you notice me change colors, maybe check to see if a goal you did might have been not fully completed.
Noted.
Alright. Let me see if that shows up really quick. Okay. You can both go ahead and deafen and mute, and then I'll get a ready from both of you in Bingo Sync chat.
Okay.
Bye.
Good luck, Zach. I'll see you later.
Alright. It is bingo time. I'm gonna count them in. I fucked that up a little bit. I pushed buttons weirdly. Okay, so let me get the card up for y'all to see. Goodness, it's been a while. Welcome back, Season 2. So our generals for this are 6 beverages. I'll get the rest of those soon. 3 cherries. Doing this extremely professionally. Alright. Getting ready to count them in here. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Alright, so both of our players should be taking off. Perfect, okay. Okay, no, they figured it out. Cool, cool. So we're immediately hopping into Zoldath for Zachary. And Campanella. So right in the middle here we have War is Bad. And in the corners we have Night Manor, Bushido Ball, Disconia, and Grimstone. Neither of which both players are going into here. So let's see here. Campanella 3. Campanella have 25 lives, so Vanilla might be hopping into a little bit of a longer goal here. Unless there's... Let me just finish getting the rest of the Oh, it could also be 4 levels in 5 different games, because that goes by pretty quickly. I believe this would be the 4th level here. Just gonna wait for the crystal to disappear. Okay. Beverage. Now, the one thing I did miss was if Vanilla picked up a coffee. Did anyone catch if Vanilla picked up a coffee inside of Campanella? That is about the only thing I missed there. Looking around in Zoldath here, we've at least gotten a health increase. I think, anyway. Was it 3 or 4 health you start with? It might be a 4, actually, now that I think about it. She did. Perfect. Getting back into the swing of this. 4 gifts was the other one. I don't believe I saw the 10-oppie droppy. Okay, hopping into Zoldath now for Vanilla as well. Max out your health by collecting 4 energy cubes. Do we have an energy cube race? Think we do. Picking up some rare resources. Oh no, did, yeah, looks like Zachary might have succumbed to Zoldath. Unfortunate. I saw the screen fade away just at the, this part where it, turned all black, so... Back to base health. That is unfortunate. Okay, am I missing any other of the generals? I meant to write the rest of these down, but I wanted to get, like, things underway. Doesn't look like it, okay. Season 2 has some exciting changes to goals. I'm really interested to see some of the matches that we're gonna have, considering how many of the general goals now... Oh no, we had a shot hit Vanilla there. some rapid pausing there, potentially a little bit frustrating there. But yeah, what I was saying before was that it is very interesting that we have more goals that are games on this card, which makes for a decent variety of potential cherries, compared to the old, you would just see Mortal 2, Pin Golf, Bushido Ball, Waldorf. Probably the biggest ones that I remember from Season 1. Hopping into Paint Chase for Vanilla now. We're about 4.5 minutes into this, and we don't quite have any boxes checked off just yet. But we do have some progress to multiple goals. I'm looking at this card. Oh shoot, right, that was, tracking levels here. Vanilla got Campanella. Now working on Paint Chase. Double checking to see what else we have that could potentially have Paint Chase going on here. Was it just for the 4 levels? Looks like it might be. Zachary is still sitting at 4 HP, out of a potential 7 to check off that Zoldath square. Place your bets now on whether we'll actually see divers today. It is just a slime eel, and not a piranha. Rail Heist mentioned? believe this will be the 4th level coming up here for vanilla. No, yeah. We're on the 4th level now. Sorry. We're at 2 out of 4 energy cubes for Zachary now. I'm gonna pull up a document really quickly on this side as well, just to make sure I have my gifts correct. So that'll be 4 levels there for vanilla. That is now 2 sets of 4 levels done. Okay, yeah, immediately bailing out. It looks like we are just rushing for the 4 levels. Where are we jumping to next for vanilla? Back into Zoldath. This is definitely one of those goals that, if you get lucky, it can go by very quickly. But if the energy cubes just decide to stay hidden from you, if they're just like in areas that you don't go to check, you can get really hecked over by this. And unfortunately, we don't have the version of Zoldath where the goal is to use the Bingo Sync seed. So there's no real consistency necessarily, other than just, you know, being good at exploring and surviving. Which is an important skill. There's 1 energy cube for vanilla, still up against 2 for Zachary. This would be a really unfortunate snipe for Zachary if Vanilla's able to get this. Vanilla looping back around for the boots, giving these enemies some space so that she doesn't get owned by the projectiles. Stopping to consider some things here. Maybe just taking a look at the board to see if anything has changed. Because yeah, we're almost 10 minutes in. 9 minutes, but you know, almost 10. Oh hey, we have an overworld map piece here for vanilla. This might actually... It might not be the worst idea to just, like, see if you can snag the cherry on this, I guess, with the pace that this game is moving at. Get a little bit of progress towards column 1, row 2. Ooh, is this the 4th cube? It is! So we'll see if vanilla catches this. Grabs the cube. That should be all 4. Marking it now. Perfect. So we'll see if vanilla sticks around here. Or if she bails out. Having the map piece there does kind of... I feel like if I were in Vanilla's shoes right now, I would be pretty tempted to see if I could find the other 2 pretty quickly. But that could potentially be a bit of a time investment. Probably a little better to maybe hop over to that Mooncat square. 3 level 2 upgrades active at once in Alphazar. One thing that was kind of pointed out to me when I mentioned that the corner squares and the center square were good. Yeah, Slime Eel and Divers would be a really good one. Hi Cherry, thanks for the raid. Hope your stream went well. We are just getting started here on Bingo. Hopping into Night Manor. This is perfect. So, anything that's in the X, like if you make an X pattern from on the bingo board, anything in that X is a pretty strong candidate for a square to go for, because not only do you block a horizontal, vertical, and at least one diagonal. Well, that's it. You at least block a horizontal, a vertical, and a diagonal, and if you're even going for the center, you get 2 diagonals that you block. So when I'm playing bingo, my eyes kind of dart towards anything that is on those diagonals. So we need to complete the hiding minigame 5 times. This will also be a gift for Zachary. Oh wait, Vanilla also would have a gift from finding a map piece. Alright, running back to the living room. Oh no! Vanilla didn't see the planet Zoldath mark. She was still going for that. Oh, and she... that does at least get her the gift. War is bad. Win 3 battles in Tactics, Avianos, and Commandants. That is a good question. If you want to get clarification on that, I actually... Because the way I read that is 3 battles in Tactics, 3 battles in Avianos, and 3 battles in Combat Ants, personally. Yeah, what Canvas said. Alright, we got 1 squid down for Vanilla. Where is that Waldorf? Down at the bottom. Avianos battles are just winning fights, though, not the entire game. Okay, that's fair. Campanella 2 mentioned? Alright. Got another killer encounter. Ooh, maybe not... you're gonna run back into the killer here. Better be fast. Oh, nice dodge there. Okay, so we're going into the second. That'll also be a gift for you. I am also a very strong Campanella 2 enjoyer, so I was quite happy to see all of the Campanella 2 love. Uh-oh. Oh, barely made it there. Nicely done, Zachary. So I believe that is 2 hiding minigames done. Okay, did we get the 3 kills? I saw Propeller and the Beach Ball. Now it looks like we're just gonna go... Oh, there's the gift. Very smart. I didn't see the 10 Oppie drop in Magic Garden. I do not believe had enough lives in Campanella to get the gift there, nor, what was it, like level 6 or 7 for resources. Where was it? Gift for Paint Chase is 12 levels. Oh yeah, no. It was 12, not 6 or 7. Ooh, okay, we're having a Night Manor race. I believe we're still on only 2 hiding minigames done here. This also might just be a gift grab for Vanilla. Vanilla might not stick around for all 5, might just be going for the 1 to get the gift. And I believe we are at 2 for Zachary. Alright, Campanella 3, we're going for a bonus game win. So we need at least 50 points there. If she goes for the hook and then runs away, that is a gift. And are we gonna dip or are we gonna get the gold? Okay, yeah, we're just gonna dip. That is the gift there. Oh my gosh. So, I want to mention that on my screen, the The games are... What the heck? They're going into the same games constantly. This is ridiculous. This is gonna be another unfortunate snipe for Vanilla if Zachary gets this. Especially because Vanilla's only one wave behind, so... Like, the snipe isn't going to happen for a while if Zachary is able to grab this. 2 waves. A wave and a half. Okay, we're going for 0% strats, which, this is gonna be cat versus frog here. Win bonus game is also the... That is true. Yeah. Even if Zachary does get this and gets the square, Vanilla should be able to... Ooh, unfortunate hits there. Vanilla will get a bit of value out of this. Meow. Very understandable meow of frustration. My playlist is shuffling to all of, like, the, epic music. Which I wanted to keep in, but I was kind of figuring we'd get more of the vibe music from UFO 50. RNG is funny like that, isn't it? That Mooncat square is looking pretty juicy for either player right now. So Zachary is in okay shape here. Is going to have to do a little bit of work on the bonus game. It's not going to be quite as free as if they had gotten more hundreds, just missing like 1 or 2 enemies on wave 2 and 4. Gonna need to make sure you hit as many of those orange balloons as you can. It's very doable, but if you're able to get 3 or 4 of the waves perfected, then it's a lot easier. Free, even, I would say. Okay, just enough. So that is a gift and a square. We'll see if Vanilla... I don't think Vanilla's gonna back out, because it is the gift, you're right. But that is unfortunately a square that she was going for. Yeah. That's fair. If you get all perfect waves, with every balloon being orange, it's like... Oh no! It's completely free with all waves. Oh no! Vanilla, no! Alright, where are we hopping to? Looking back at the gift, considering hopping back in, didn't really lose any time there, because, like, she did die, so she would have had to do the entire thing again. Hopping into Mooncat, which definitely was something that I was looking at, that blocks a good bit of potential bingos, and also gets some control of the board. Meanwhile, Zachary hopping over into Bushido Ball, trying to grab that corner square. I like this for Zachary as well. I definitely like where both players are at. They're both in very, very good squares. I was going to say it's defeat 6 enemies, not get defeated by 6 enemies, but that feels a little mean-spirited. I said it anyway, I guess. So we got 1. Plenty of times to hit one of these weird spider things here. That's 2. 3 for the lips. And a gift. Oh, fantastic! Oh, I didn't even realize! Because, like, I saw the warp and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a gift. But that was a really excellent play from Vanilla going into Mooncat. Alright, so we're still at 3 enemies. Nice dodge on that fire. And this is lining up quite convenient. Oh! No! Just had to go a little bit farther ahead there. Maybe an air dash could have corrected that. I am always entranced by Block Koala, God damn it. Block Koala music is playing. I am always entranced by Mooncat when it is happening. Yes, I am entranced by Block Koala. High octane got Block Koala gameplay. Nice slide. Get the egg platform, hop back through the warp. Zachary trying to get control on this round here. Some characters are a little harder to cheese than others. Not quite getting any of the weird skulls just yet. Here we go. That's 4. Just need 2 more enemy types here. Zachary making a run back. I know I saw 1 clear on a Bushido Ball for the first stage, because they're trying to get a clear with every character. I didn't quite catch if there were 2 clears just yet. For the aforementioned Mooncat entrance reasons. Going underwater, we can't defeat any enemies here, but we do need to keep going forward in the game to get more enemy types. Gotta be careful not to rush this. Might have been good to head over to the... I forget if there's enough new enemy types if you go through the warp in the previous stage, or if you need to go this way. Because you got, like, the eyeball boulders. But... just keep moving forward, we'll find 2 more enemy types soon enough. Ayumi victory? Okay, yeah, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from top left to bottom right. Tomoe has a nice swing arc. Special is a little bit janky, and of course her charge attack does not do anything against computer players. But still kind of my comfort pick for regular Bushido Ball that's not cheesed. She's who I wound up getting my first Bushido Ball cherry with. The Mooncat water levels are like really, really interesting because you can only swim up and to the right or up and to the left. And that kind of makes what feels like would normally be relatively easy obstacles kind of an interesting challenge. And they play around that design pretty well. Mooncat is a beautiful game. Okay, we got some birds here. This should be number 5. And then we just need to get an eyeball. Okay, missed the birds. Could always take a death and reset. We could also get one of these funny little crabs. I like their little eyes. Go for a little ground pound here. Go for a little ground pound there. Alright, that should be 6. So that knocks out that Mooncat square. Oh, right, and I believe we have completed many more than 4 levels. I agree. The water controls are, like, weird but in a fascinating way. Alright, where are we pivoting to from here? I guess it's not so much of a pivot, but, like, you know. What direction are we going next? I swear, if Vanilla hops into Bushido Ball... Okay, we're going Kick Club. Halfway done for Zachary, still. Probably just going for the 4 levels, because I don't think I'm seeing a Kick Club square here. We would need to finish 2 worlds. Oh wait, we're already done on the gift square. I don't know why I'm even still mentally tracking that. Yeah, looks like we're going for probably a beverage, actually, and level count. Got fries, got pizza. Wait, there were beverages in this, right? Or is it all just food? It was all food, wasn't it? I'm showing my lack of having played Kick Club recently. Yeah, because we just go up to burgers, there's no drinks in there. One more level here, and we'll be... done with another set of 4. -5. Mark that down for 4 levels. Ice cream is on the beverages list. Fair enough. Big Bell Race. Honestly, I'm kind of looking at this and I almost wonder if Rail Heist would be the play for the 4th one. Or for the 5th set of 4 levels, since you need to beat 4 levels on that anyway. And I'm not just saying that because of the meme of Rail Heist mentioned. Zachary taking a moment to think here. I think we're still about halfway done on that Bushido Ball square. Yeah, or Warp Tank for beverage, because the coffee in there would be really easy to grab too. Real Heist mentioned! Zachary now hopping into Campanella. Wrong Campanella. I tease, of course. But I would love to see somebody hop into Campanella too. Ooh, is Zachary gonna be going for 4 levels? Alright. I missed the end of that first race, but I do know that Vanilla got first place in that last one because she popped out of the start line last. Not opting for the shortcut, but doesn't need it. Pretty healthily ahead of the opponents here. Zachary down to their last life here in Campanella 1. Playing it very cautiously. We'll see how they do against the orbs. Okay, taking it slow and killing them is probably a good option if you're just trying to get the levels done and you're not super sure about making it through. Stage A bonus, was that? I think you need to finish the bonus for that 4 levels. I mean, it's not going to wind up mattering because Vanilla's far enough ahead, but... I forget, where in the bonus, or where in the order does the bonus happen? It's the 4th level? Or was it the 5th? I'm playing out the levels in my head. Oh yeah, that is also true. We do have Block Koala beat any 9 levels with 4 levels in 5 different games. So Block Koala is another option. I do think that Zachary is currently going for 4 levels in 5 games, but... unfortunately, I think it's just going to be a little bit too late here. The Bushido Ball first matches would count as 1 level. At least that's what I'm pretty sure would be the case. Okay, Vanilla knows the checkpointing on this. Oh, it could be... well, I guess gift progress doesn't matter anymore, because Vanilla already checked off that square. I keep thinking about gifts when I don't really need to. So yeah, if you're ever playing Big Bell Race, learn these checkpoints. Even if you do these checkpoints, like, a little bit slower, you still save so much time on them that, it's just super worth it. Ooh, things are getting a little spicy in the Big Bell Race. Okay. Vanilla managed to survive all of the, intense clashing going on there. Damn. So I believe that should be, yep, that should be all 5 sets of 4. We'll see if Zachary ducks out of camouflage here. Yeah, that actually might have been a... considering how far in we were already, that might have been good to stick around. Okay, looks like we're gonna go hide from the killer in 5 different rooms if I had to guess. Nope, never mind. Are we going into Disconia? Thinking about Disconia. Nope, back to Night Manor. Zachary did back out of camouflage, so that probably was for the 4 levels. Probably good for Zachary that it happened sooner rather than later. Taking a moment to consider next options. Okay, Vanilla restarted to get back to the killer faster. That is not the hiding minigame. Are we just going for gold? But we need a cherry. Might actually just be a cherry. Yeah, because there's no gold. Yeah, I think we're going for the cherry, I think. My brain saw the word beverage and was like, oh, you mean the drain cleaner? Anyway. Yeah, it looks like we're hiding. But in that case, it might have been good to get the first one in the living room, but you know what? I'm not here to judge on that. Or maybe I am. Time to check the resource dock. Collect a beverage. Night Manor is not listed in Collect a Beverage, from what I can see. Yeah, we're going for the hiding minigame, so this will be number 2, I believe? Back into Campanella 3 for Zachary. Reach Egg Saber without firing sideways. This goal is interesting. I've not actually tried it myself, but I've heard other people talking about the implications of it and how it makes certain waves a lot more difficult, and God, giving the fungicide should count as a beverage. Drain cleaner should count as a beverage, but only if it's the last item in the last goal you check off. Yeah. I believe this is hide number 3. It's kind of funny, because in Campanella 3, I always use the side shot a lot in the second boss. But watching Cherry Rush, realizing it's very not necessary. Just have to dodge and weave through the fists as they close. Yeah, I think Vanilla might actually be going for a combination of getting the cherry and also hiding in 5 different rooms, which is a pretty strong play. Although at that point I'm a little still surprised that she didn't stick around for a Big Bell Race. But I guess that's always something you can get later. Should be number 4 if I'm counting correctly. Zachary through stage 1 without shooting sideways. Everything is a beverage once. Oh right, so something I mentioned earlier, but didn't actually finish my thought on because I'm very prone to interrupting myself. I have my screens arranged vertically, so my eyes are interpreting the Campanella 3 UI as part of Night Manor, and it's really funny. Oh, BBR, you're right, okay, that's a really good point. That is something that is kind of really easy for my brain to, like, forget with the From games on this card. Yeah, there were a lot of gift square rolls. I would really love to see that Diver's Square from either player right now. That'd be a lot of control for Zachary. Or a really good block for Zachary, or a lot of control for Vanilla. Yeah, a lot of those. Definitely rolled the gift. Okay. This should be the last hide for the top left square here. Ooh, don't get grabbed! Oh, I think one more mistake would have dropped that. Okay, hopping out of Night Manor for now, one thing that's nice about everything Vanilla did there was that you're not gonna lose that progress. You can always just come back to Night Manor later. Ooh, okay. Gotta be really careful with how you dodge the fists here on Robopoke. Going for Disconia! This is where we're gonna get the Disconia Cherry, right, y'all? Yeah, Vanilla has got a lot of really good— oh no! Vanilla has a lot of really good control here on this board, and that was a really unfortunate death for Zachary. They're gonna have to make their way all the way back through stage 2. Night Manor, Waldorf's Journey, and Bushido Ball, definitely good candidates for cherries. Ooh, we going for 8? That was a beverage. That was a beverage. Had to process that for a moment. I am once again putting Zachary's Campanella 3 UI on Vanilla's screen with my mind. Yeah, the Bushido Ball cheese is definitely worth a bit of practice. It's one of those things where even if you're not, like, super duper fast at it, just having it under your belt to be able to do it on normal speed is still a really good skill to have. And it is definitely something that you want to practice, because, like Spoody always says, it's relatively easy to do, but it's also easy to have something go a little bit wrong, and being able to recover while you're doing the cheese is really important. And that's something that you don't really learn from just watching, you kind of have to play it a little bit. Alright, there is our beverage. Should be beverage number 4. Yeah, the main deal for the cheese in Bushido Ball is, oh gosh, I already forgot the character's name, but you pick the character with the staff. Why am I forgetting the name? Oh my gosh. But you roll forward and you just— Yamada. Yeah, you roll forward and you poke with Yamada's staff, and just keep them stun-locked. Oh no, another death on Zachary's end on stage 2. Gonna have to make a run back here. Vanilla hopping into divers, love to see it! Which actually, if you pick up a potion here... Yep. This would be a beverage if you pick up a potion. Okay, didn't hop into divers for the reasons I was excited about, but still a good reason to hop into divers. Zachary hopping out of Campanella 3, understandably, just that square not quite working out. Back into Campanella 1. Which, hey, did we get, like... Oh no. Okay, no, we're back out of Campanella. Doing the clip here. Get excited for the clip. Never mind, backing out of the clip. I think Zachary might be going for beverages, and this is gonna be a rough snipe. Backing out, yep, we're going for beverages. Oh no. Oh no, Vanilla! Got the Campanella coffee, okay. I was thinking that was the case, but I wasn't sure since I, like, was looking at the clip on Vanilla's side. For Mini and Max, you specifically need to collect the beverage yourself, so you need to get the potion. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't come to that. There's the potion, and that should be 6 beverages. Another snipe here. Hopefully Zach notices. Returning. What are we up to? Hopping into Grimstone now. Is it Rufus time? It's Rufus time. And I agree. Beverages are really easy to have snipe from you. Oh, convenient timing on the playlist. Is there anything we can still get from Warp Tank right now? I don't think there's really much we can do in Warp Tank at this point. So I really do hope that Zachary notices this and hops out before too long. It's not Onion Delivery, it's not Campanella 2, not Bushido Ball. Probably not a Cherry. Or a Tactics or Campanella 3, Rail Heist, War is Bad, Devolition, Block Koala. Nope. Yeah, unless this is a full Cherry playthrough, which, I think the only person that would potentially go for that... Well, okay, there might be more people other than Spooty that might go for it if it were available, and, like, one of the last available potential cherries on a board within the time frame of a bingo match, but that's still a pretty good time investment, even with a really good run. We're getting the dog treat. Then we just have to hit level 2. I missed it if we hit level 2 on the way over. Oh, nope, yeah, we're already level 2. That is the Grimstone Square. Vanilla has a really, really commanding board presence here. Hopping back out of Grimstone. Yeah, Zachary got that early snipe on Planet Zoldath, but... And on Campanella 3 as well. But then it's just been, reverse snipes at this point. Back into Bushido Ball. I think this is a good idea. You already have 3 of the 6 done, might as well get the other 3. This is the idea of the cheese, what Zachary is doing right now. It's not just specific to Yamada, it's just easiest with Yamada. You pretty much just get right up in your enemy's face with laws turned off, and just try and lock them down as much as you can. Campanella 1. What are we doing here? Are we... We're not going for a cherry, are we? Are we going for a cherry? Are we getting a full... Oh, wait. Where was the 25 lives? Oh, there, bottom right. Okay. Somehow my eyes kept glancing past that. I remembered seeing Campanella 1 because one of the things that was interesting about this board is that we rolled Campanella 1, Campanella 2, and Campanella 3. And I could not for the life of me find the Campanella 1 square again. Yeah, so, Vanilla might be able to just close this out here if she gets her 25 lives here and then, runs over into Disconia. Or we could instead go for the Demolition in Alphazar's hat. But probably at that point best to just go for Disconia. Nice save there on Zachary's side. That was a really good teleport to catch that. Oop, unfortunately the bomb caught them on the later one. Definitely a more difficult character to do the cheese with here. One thing that makes the cheese a lot easier is having a lot of actual horizontal range. I don't know why I'm spacing so hard on Bushido Ball names tonight. We got Raizo, we got Ayumi, we got Tomoe, we got Yamada. I am forgetting so many names right now, and by that I mean 2. Alright, take it nice and slow here on Vanilla's side. These spinning orbs can be a little bit rude. One more to go? Yeah, just Yamada. It's one of those things where it's like, their path is so obvious, but they move at just the right speed, where it's easy to just barely get clipped by one of them. Steady progress towards 25 lives here. Oh no. I think Zachary might not be quite as comfortable with the cheese on Yamada. Ooh, unfortunately not catching the mash there. But probably faster to restart anyway. This is one of those things where if you're just going for the one instance of it, might be easier to just, like, reset until you get the cheese going. Depending on how comfortable you are with setting it up. Ooh, unfortunate. Grab the coffee. Get the medals. Ooh, unfortunate life drop there. Not quite getting the rest of the score medals there. Starting to get a little more comfortable with Yamada, it looks like. You know, it's almost kind of weird to see Yamada played normally after seeing Cheese so much. This looks like some good, clean Yamada. Which, unfortunately, is not getting a victory here. Yeah, playing Yamada normally is really hard. Unless you're the computer, who just, like, is perfect about positioning and scream. I hate playing against computer Yamada. Except for the times where Yamada randomly just doesn't get things. I guess it depends on how early you run into him. Oh, this is rough. Gonna have to catch... Oh! Tomoe bonked. Nice catch. Ooh, you need to one thing about doing the cheese with Yamada is you need to roll forward. Yamada is very slow. If you're gonna try and hit your opponent to keep them stunned... Oh, I missed it. How many lives do we have? I'm so sad. No! Piss! Pissed. I'm so sad. Pissed. Understandable. We're down to 15 lives when we were up at like 18 or 19 lives. Glad to hear the Dodgers are doing better. Okay, 1 to 3. Oh no! Went back and managed to catch that. Got the mash. No! Another unfortunate loss there. Back up to 18 lives for Vanilla. Campanella 1 is really funny because it is a game where you get so many extra lives, but the game is very quick to take them back away from you when anything goes wrong. So hopefully she's able to hold on to more of them here. Up to 19 now. Ooh, Zachary unfortunately bumping the ball back into their own goal. Rail heist mentioned? One more point for Zachary. And they get this square. Nice nice clutch there. I could not figure out what word I was going for. Alright, we got the corner square. Oof. Oh, we backed out of Campanella 1. Yo, Campanella 2! Yeah, I'm honestly surprised. Maybe Vanilla just did not want to deal with the rest of World 2 there. Ooh, Campanella 2 race? Somebody call Guri. Yeah, only a few lives away is still... It's pretty wild. That's wild, buddy. Ooh, two very good layouts for moving quickly through stage 1. There we go. Couple more stars here. Does that make this Campanella 4? Both players going for the quick star clear. Which, yeah, I don't think you really have much reason to do anything other than just try and get the stars and rush through. Campanella 2-2. Is this Campanella 22 or Campanella 4? Vanilla further along, but down to 3 health, so... Unfortunately cannot afford to get more health there. 3 health isn't too bad to make it through, but you definitely need to play a little more carefully. Because one stray hit from something might just be enough to take you out, depending on what hits you. So, I'm definitely feeling a little bit nervous if I'm vanilla right now. Just need to pick up one more star. Maybe looking around for the gum shop, but I think at this point you just gotta chance it and see if you can get through. Yeah. Zachary into Burrows too, and oh hey look, there's the gum shop! So this is pretty much gonna come down to whether or not vanilla gets hit in this cave. So I think most anything in here should want, or would be... Ooh. I think everything in here does about 3 damage, or more. Hopefully the bombs cooperate. Learning to love... Okay, never mind. Those do 2. However, we are definitely now on 1 hit left, no matter what. So, will the bombs cooperate? Oh, barely made it. Just as Zachary pulls into the cave. Oh no. Oh, that's rough. Pulling up the terminal. Maybe had a few words to say about that, but can't do much about it. Gotta move on. This has been a ridiculous series of snipes. Like, what the hell? Rock on Island. Hopping into Wasteland without chickens. And yeah, I love Campanella too, it's great. I appreciate Eric's words of designing it to be a little more focused on being fun and having to sacrifice maybe a little bit of fairness for that. Sorry, Smo. I feel like there's an inside joke that I'm missing here. Perhaps Smo does not like the Zola upgrades here. Well, it is, thankfully, to beat it without chickens. You don't have to get a perfect on this. Spear 2. Spear 2 incoming. Alright. Zachary moving over to Elphazar's hat. Just need to get 3 level 2 upgrades. Took 1 hit there, but still a good bit of meat left over here. Real heist mention? Oh, there's our first level 3 upgrade. Or level 2. And of course now everything's dropping shot. Well, these cats are gonna get through. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a little bit more firepower from other units. Holding on to 22. Almost have bombs. Checking the barrels and boxes here. Oh. There we go. 1 more power-up to go, however, down to 1 HP, so you gotta be really careful not to get hit here. Because that would throw away all of the progress. I'll admit I am on the edge of my seat watching Zachary here, hoping that they're able to get that, the triple power up here. A lot of projectiles flying around, and nothing dropping anything you need. No! Takes the death! But we are coming up on the mini-boss, so that's not the end of the world. The mini-boss drops a lot of power-ups, so even though that sucks, we should be able to recover right up ahead. Yeah. Yeah. That was what was happening with me and Campanella 3 earlier. Divers UI is another candidate for that. If I'm ever streaming something in a multi-stream setup... Ooh, okay. We're up to 2. Just need 1 more of the bombs to drop. Oh, and you don't want to lose... Whenever I'm in a multi-streaming setup... There we go, that's all 3. I'm interrupting myself because I'm excited to see that Zachary was able to get that. But yeah, Divers, the left side UI, definitely looks like it's part of other games when I'm playing it next to another game. You know... So the only bingo I think that's available right now to Zachary is that row 3? Let me make sure. Yeah, come on in, Canvas. I'll make sure I'm getting you. Oh wait, I see. You're talking about the other match. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were... I misunderstood. Yeah, I think the only bingo still available is that row 3. That is an unfortunately large number of cats, and not the kind that want to cuddle you. Oops. Well, I know where I'm rating after this. Wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, okay, we're doing War is Bad. No, this is a really good play. Yeah, if you're Zachary right now, I think you really gotta go for row 3. I don't know if, Rail Heist, War is Bad, Devilition, and Block Koala is happening within 30 minutes here. But it is your only option for a bingo at this point. Depending on how much of, how good your piece RNG is. It is kind of trickier to get the last 2, depending on how, like, everything plays out, though, yeah. I think the one time I tried that goal, I got a little lucky on my piece loadout and where my villagers spawned. Yeah, absolutely. Mistakes are definitely costly on pretty much every single one of these goals. Rail Heist maybe not, like, so bad, but Block Koala's kind of a slog for 9 levels, if you don't know. I believe that was Mini and Max. Wait, let me check. Yeah, that was Mini and Max. Yeah, I think Vanilla at this point is just trying to get as many squares as possible. Because she did duck out of Campanella earlier, so probably just, like, does not want to see Campanella again right now. I love the funny Mooncat time signature songs. Most of the Mooncat music is in, like, not like super duper obscure time signatures, but just, like, slightly unusual. And it just kind of adds to that, that slightly janky feeling, but in a good way for Mooncat. Oh, you gotta make your line of 3! There you go. Lines of 3 need never flee. Vanilla going for a lot of fire here, which... Fire 2 is strong, but it's also a little bit inaccurate. Which isn't going to be too much of an issue against these dinos, since they're, like, not super fast. but typically you do want to pair Fire 2 with something that slows down, be it Wheel or Tar. Oh yeah, we're going Combat Ants! Looking to slay a spider. Is that the funny deck builder I'm always hearing about? Oh wait, you're right, Combat Ants. Why do I keep forgetting about War is Bad? Yeah, because we literally have the 3 wins in the tactics. We're going into Combat Ants now. I just mixed it up because Combat Ants is also on the row 4, column 1. Being careful not to get sniped by this worker here. It's kind of funny how in Combat Ants the workers are so scary. Final wave for vanilla? Yeah, it is kind of funny how for War is Bad, tactics and Combat Ants show up elsewhere on the card. So every time Zachary's been working on War is Bad, I keep darting to, like, column 2, row 2, or column 1, row 4. Semi-relatedly, the square for having none of your ants die on this is an interesting one. I think I've found a strategy that I like for it, and I mean, it's basically this. Get your ants in a clump and just try and get your soldiers to chip everything off bit by bit. I think, honestly, like, at this point with this army, you could probably charge in now. But I do definitely respect just playing it nice and safe here. There's the victory for vanilla. It is currently 9 squares for vanilla and 4 for Zachary. If vanilla really wanted to secure this, she would probably want to grab something in row 3. If she's not going for the bingo. This match has been so many snipes in a row. Like, I can't wait to talk to both of them afterwards. And it's funny, too, because, Zachary definitely got 2 snipes right off the bat on vanilla. And then it just turned around completely, and vanilla got snipe after snipe after snipe. Slime-eel? We're going Slime-eel! Divers fans! I'd say rise up, but you really don't do that in Divers, do you? Divers fans, descend into the depths where we belong. So for the Slime-eel, you want to take the electric sticks. might be worth grabbing a little bit. I forget if you need to grab XP or not, because you need to win a fight. If you want to be really safe about it, you should probably at least grab the lever and make it back home. So that in case you get bad RNG, you can just, like, have the flippers and try again repeatedly. Yeah, Divers fans only rise up when their tools break. After 15 to 25 charges. I guess technically 1 to 25 charges. I feel like it might be worth taking a fight or two, just to get a little bit of XP. Oh no! I looked away from Zachary's screen for a little while, and then I looked down and just saw how many red ants there were. This stage is a little bit brutal, because if you don't get over there quickly to interrupt their supply chain, they quickly get out of control for you. So you need to, like, grab the focus of all of the enemy ants before they bring any food pellets back to their queen. Otherwise, this happens. And, like, it's still winnable, but it takes a hell of a lot longer. Yeah, surprise is tough. So we killed the slime eel. Oh, it is just kill a slime eel, it's not win a battle against. Never mind, just the slime sticks are enough. We are now 10 to 4 in favor of vanilla. For some reason I thought it was win a battle. But no, you just need to kill the slime eel. Oh, we're hopping into Demolition! If vanilla gets this, it'll be the block, and that'll pretty much seal it. We'll see how well the pieces cooperate. Okay. Then we just need something to reach up to that top middle. Oh no. Just looking down again at Zachary's screen here. This is gonna be a lot of ants to work through. Might need to put the other ant on hold here. I don't think this is happening. There's not really much space to back up if you need more space to, like, fight in. Because a lot of cheesing enemies in Combat Ants comes down to running away strategically and trapping workers on corners or soldiers just kind of, like, out in the open, firing in a direction. This is kind of working. Gonna need to get the kills on these soldiers. Fortunately, with the soldier up there, you're gonna keep respawning for now. But I think the queen is going to be dying soon. You do kind of have her as a barrier. That's a lot of soldier ants to work through. Oh no. Oh yeah, that sucks. Surprise is tough. Let me make sure I'm paying attention to both chats here. Okay, we're good. Wanted to make sure nobody was trying to get my attention here. Dang, we got 3 matches going on right now? Thumpus versus Zuzu, Echo versus Van Strummer, and then, of course, Vanilla versus Zachary. Yeah. Vanilla fans, eating pretty good this season. Up to 4 villagers right now. Back into Campanella 3. Looks like at this point we're just trying to claim any squares we can now. So let me see here. Night Manor was kind of a snipe, not really fully a snipe. Zachary kind of went in, got like a couple of those, and then left. Campanella 2 was definitely a snipe. 6 Beverages was a snipe. 4 levels in 5 games was a snipe. I think 4 Gifts was a snipe too. And then, of course, Planet Zoldath on Zachary's side and his Campanella 3 were both snipes for Zachary. So that's like, what, 6 snipes? Which is kind of incredible. One more villager. $30 pieces to clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 demons. Yeah, this is a pretty solid layout for getting this done. It definitely does mean that Vanilla's gonna need to be careful not to hit that middle villager. But, like, you know, you just keep your eye on that, and like, this is looking extremely doable. So let's see, probably starting with that first cross-placed. Hits both of the purples, gets the frog, hits the right purple. And also that top demon is dead. Goes down there. Finishes off that other purple. Gets that one just to the right. We're heading over diagonally from there. Yeah, that works. Like, I can understand why that might feel wasteful, but... Or you could even put the snake there, if you wanted. Ooh, we got a cannon! I think I would almost rather see... Okay, no, that's fair. So now where do we jump to with the frog? Oh no, don't put the frog there! Don't put the frog there! There we go. Okay, we're good. I saw Vanilla thinking about putting the frog there and was like, oh no! Alright, so we're literally leapfrogging over here. Alright, still fine. Now we need to loop back around to hit that demon on the right. No, I don't think that's the play. That's not gonna hit. There we go, that's gonna hit. I've never been so invested in a demolition board. That one's already covered by some of the frogs. I think you're good to detonate that cross that you put down first. Let's see if this does it. There's so many frogs! Goes up, loops around, and then we hit every single frog. Look at this. That's 6 villagers. Well done, Vanilla. That blocks off what I think should be the last bingo. Let's see if Zachary can get this kill on Robopoke, which... This is a little bit of a tricky boss if you're not using the side shots to keep the fists at bay. You have to position yourself very carefully to dodge away from those. Just 2 more bars. Nicely done. Now we can take a death in Wave 3 and it won't be the end of the world. Are we doing the run back? We're doing the run back. Let's get those 25 lives. Honestly, I really want to see both of them get these goals. Because both of them have been working on these goals for quite a bit of time in previous sections. I want to see Zachary get this Campanella 3 goal, and I want to see Vanilla get this Campanella 1 goal. And yeah, we're still gonna play out to an hour 45 because while this match might be set in stone at this point, because I don't think there's enough time left for Zachary to get another 7, 8 goals even at this point. Yeah. So we just need to reach Egg Saber. We don't need to defeat Egg Saber. Which, yeah, I think this boss is very sideways shot oriented. Or is that the next one? I assume it's this one because the goal is for here. Campanella 3 is great, but I'll admit that once I got my cherry on it, I didn't play it too many times after. Might be good to get some more practice in. There's a lot of goals that I need to revisit for the sake of being able to comment on them a little better again. Last season I went through all the goals. Then life happened. Fish! Oh, that's rough. No! Ran back in to the fish. I'd say space piranhas, but this planet is water, so... Alright. Still got another chance at the run back here. Vanilla doing pretty well here now, up to 15 lives. Don't think I've seen them drop too many? Be careful on the orbs. Making sure to actually take them out, which I think is definitely a good call. Oop. Flip the wall there. Gets the life back with that extra life. Or with that 500-point coffee. Gets the life back with the life. Yes, fantastic. Drinks the water to hydrate. Actually, that's more useful than saying gets the extra life with the life. Wave 4 here for Zachary. Still has all 3 lives here, so just needs to play very evasively. Just don't let yourself get cornered here. Stay calm and keep running. Stay in the corner. Perfect, and this should be reaching Egg Saber. Oh no, that's Joe Pulp. Sorry, Egg Saber is next boss, isn't it? I don't know why I thought Egg Saber was stage 3. That does make this a little bit tougher now, because now we have to make it through stage 4. I don't know why I thought it was stage 3 that had that. Dang. Yeah, that's... Yeah, no one remembers Joe Pulp. Up to 20 lives now for Vanilla. I really do like the background on stage D here. Well, here's to hoping that Zachary is able to just absolutely ace this. Ooh, no, just flew just a little too far down. Vanilla looping around there. Getting the extra bonus points from the coffee, trying not to get crushed by the blocks. This is a pretty rough spot now for Zachary. Onion delivery! Oh yeah, we just need to complete 2 days of deliveries. That's doable. Which, hey, back to what we were talking about earlier with this board having rolled so many of the gifts. Much better shape here for Vanilla this time around. Hey, did y'all know that Val is playing UFO 50? Big surprise. Shoutouts to Val. Just need one more coffee here for Vanilla, and we'll have secured the 25th life. Oh no! Unfortunate death there. Still very easily recoverable, just need to make sure you don't have a chain of deaths happen here. getting a little bit nervous there with Vanilla being around the laser there. But no, pushing on through. Yeah, that happened earlier with Grimstone, and it was really funny. Okay, Vanilla just has to get the kill on this, or I would probably say move on and get 200 points somewhere easier. Like down here. Beautiful. That's 25 lives. Now, will Vanilla have time within the next 3 minutes to grab another square? I don't think Vanilla's going to be pushing anything else here. I'm done, says Vanilla. So, let's see what's going on here for Zachary. Vanilla just gonna let these 25 lives go to the sand. Yeah, 50 gold probably not happening in 3 minutes. Worm, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, hopping into Block Koala. Because why not, right? Everyone get hyped, it is Block Koala. Or, as Spooty calls it, it's fucking Block Koala! I will never forget that drunk batch. Just hearing Spooty shout it's fucking Block Koala was like the funniest thing. Yeah, Onion Delivery is definitely a tricky game while you're still getting used to it. So if you're not, like, already pretty comfortable with it, it can be pretty rough. I think Vanilla's about to give us some amazing decorations here. Let's get some art from Vanilla. Okay. Onions. We got the fountain. And time. Oh no, my chat is not loading there. Let me make sure that's sent. Get both of them back in here real quick. Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
GG's.
GG's, indeed.
Indeed.
I would just...
Oof.
I feel like I should point out that I think at least 6 of those squares were snipes from one of you.
Were they really? Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely
You
got
sniped
sniped
me.
bevies and levels and gifts. For
And-
sure, I
You
was trying
sniped-
to some degree.
Go on, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was it.
So, Zachary, you sniped Planet Zoldath and Campanella right at the start.
Oh, really? Okay, that's how I got goals. Nice.
And then... And then, Vanilla, you got the 3 that Zachary mentioned, and also Campanella too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That was a heartbreaker.
Yeah, because the other thing too was that all came down to Vanilla being at 1 HP at the end of that cave, so it basically came down to, does Vanilla take a hit here or not?
Rip.
I was at 1 HP. I had never done that well before.
I have made it to exactly there in Campanella 2 before, and no farther, so I'm like, I've run out of stuff. We might as well get in there.
Yeah.
I've done pretty much the same amount of Campanella too.
I'm glad one of us got there at least then.
Yeah. For some reason, I completely forgot that Egg Saber was Stage D's boss and not Stage C's boss.
Yeah, I couldn't remember, and I'm like, is this the last one? And you know what? It got late enough in the match that I was like, I'll just hang out and play some Camp 3, why not?
Yeah, I was really hoping
That's
that you would
good.
get that, because, like, Vanilla
close-ish.
was going for revenge on Campanella 1, while you were going on revenge for Campanella 3.
At
Yeah,
least beat Wave 2 boss, so there's something. Sorry,
Yeah.
good.
No, that's good. No, that's okay. I did a Campanella attempt that got up to like 20 lives or something, but I kept making so many dumb mistakes. And then at some point, I noticed the Campanella 2 goal and I realized, wait, that's so much faster. Why didn't I just do that?
Yeah. Yeah, some folks were wondering if there was any particular reason for that, but that explains why you jumped over there.
My god, I fought so hard. I got really mad in the beginning.
Oh.
Like when I got sniped, and then I think in the beginning failed at the Campanella goal, and I was like, I'm so pissed off, I'm so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even attempt camp, but I'm surprised I have the gift in that one now, because that's what, 15 lives, and that seems surprising to me that I've done that before.
Campanella
It's like
1
15 or
giveth.
10 lives.
Campanella
Campanella
1
one taketh away.
Yeah. It's very generous with lives, but it's also equally quick to take them away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you so much as lightly dent the Campanella, it's like the thing is made out of fucking cottage cheese for how like sturdy it is.
Luckily, Camp 2 is a little nicer on that front, but barely.
Yeah,
Like a little bit.
a little bit. You can get a little dinged up.
Let's see. I did a couple of goals for the first time. I did Divers and Grimstone for the first time, but Grimstone I know how to get to the southern mission already. So it's just like, oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have given that one at least a try. I've practiced that one before, and it was very mean to me RNG-wise. I'm like, I don't know if I've got this in me right now.
With like status effects
It's
and
okay.
stuff, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did Rock on Island, but I feel kind of embarrassed because I know that I was playing very scuffed.
I know you said sorry, Smo.
I did.
Was that just for,
I think, yeah.
was that just for
I just
playing
meant-
scuffed?
Just in general. Smo
Okay.
Black is our friend who is really, really, really good at Rock on, and I'm not good at Rock on.
And sorry, Zachary, what were you gonna say?
Well, I made everyone watch me play Bushido Ball, so it couldn't have been that bad, honestly.
Well, you got the goal in the end, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I do definitely, like... I think you did the right thing with, like, coming back to it after, like... The nice thing about that goal is that you can get halfway done with it and then come back to it later.
Yeah, I think if I would have gone more than just the first 3, I would have spiraled pretty hard right about then.
Yeah.
How was your first time playing bingo? This was your first match, right?
It was, yeah. It was, it was alright. Went about as well as I would have expected, so there's that.
Yeah, you
For
did
the
pretty heckin' well.
You did. You got some pretty tough goals. For the record, my first match went even worse than this, I think, if I recall correctly. Like, I think I only scored about half as many goals as you did, and it was against a guy who is now in, I believe, A tier.
Oof. Rough. Yeah,
But
I
I'm
was
glad-
close on a few that you sniped, so that, I
Yeah.
was feeling okay about that.
Yeah,
You
Like-
can get him next time.
Yeah.
because if that... Okay, so if those snipes had gone the exact opposite direction, then it would actually be 8-8, I think.
It very well could have. Like, it was mentioned before, but I was very close to death on that Camp 2
Mhm.
goal. Anything could have gone wrong.
And
Yeah.
I was in the, the side-scroller section of that one.
Yeah.
Mm, you were really close, yeah.
Like, halfway
You
along, I
probably-
see it, and I just, pause, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You
No, it's all
again.
good.
I pretty
You're
much won the lottery this time.
hmm
You really could have gotten it.
Don't sell yourself short, though, Vanilla.
Hey, you got it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess, like what I said earlier, in the end, what matters is that I got it.
Yeah, it's marked on the scorecard, so, couldn't have gone that
And
badly.
I'm looking forward to watching your next match as a spectator.
Yeah. I'm, gonna try and watch at least all of, well, as much as I can of everything, but try
Yeah.
and catch all of C1.
There is so much bingo. In fact, right now, counting this one, there were 3 matches going on.
Yeah,
Yay.
popular day. 3 or 4 from yesterday, a bunch simultaneously tonight.
Yeah, we have... This week, there are 34 matches between all of the tiers. So yeah,
I think that'll be it all week, every week pretty much, because there's so many people this time.
it is gonna be 34 matches every week, isn't it? Plus whatever bye matches get done per week.
Yep. On that note, if there's a match going on right now, that's pretty much
Easy
my
raid target.
piece said. Yeah, easy raid target if so. I am so I'm satisfied. I am spent. That was all I got in me. I think Dom, Guri should be live with Dom right now.
Yeah.
With If Dots versus Bandstrummer.
Yeah, let's see.
But thank you. Thank you so much for casting Karma. Thank you for the
Yeah, thank
awesome match, Zach. You really,
Yeah, this is fun.
you really got me.
I feel kind of bad that right away it just took all of the ones you were going for.
Nah, that's
No, it's
bingo.
okay. It's good.
It's
That-
bingo,
bingo.
but it's just, yeah.
That means you just had
Also,
the
Just
same
for a
you
little
should
there, you
feel
thought I
bad.
was an opponent.
Of course. And also, you don't need to feel bad because in the end, I won.
Yeah.
You put up a good fight, is all that means.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
you did really well. Alright, well, I'll go ahead
Yep,
and
let's head
get
on.
the raid for Guri set up here. There we go. Alright, so that's getting sent over shortly. Thank you both for joining. Well, I mean, it was both of your game, but, good game to both of you.
Thank you
thank
for... Thank you for casting. I can't wait to watch this one back and watch myself get pissed.
I think you will enjoy the Descent into Madness.
I really will. Alright.
Anything
see
you
y'all
wanted to
later.
say before we hop over, Zachary?
No, I don't think so, but yeah, thank you for casting and for the excellent game. Appreciate it.
Rad.
Thank you. I'll see y'all over there then.
Yeah.
Sent us over, and